everybody. I'm Kristen.
And I'm Rachel.
And this is So I'm Watching Only Murders in the Building, Season 3, Episode 10, Opening Night. Okay, we made it.
Mm-hmm.
It's the end.
It is the end.
Also, the writer's strike is over.
Yay!
But they, I think, are still, like, vaguely in solidarity with SAG, so, like, they're not technically going back to work until SAG reaches a deal, which they're working on right now. But
Good
exciting. Anyway, we're close. Okay, so good finale.
Mm-hmm.
We were like,
this season it was a little mediocre for me.
A little mediocre. There was a lot of things I really liked. I think one of the issues that I had is too many big names.
Yeah.
3 big names in this season. Too many.
It's like this.
Plus Matthew Broderick.
It's like the New Year's Eve and Valentine's Day movies or whatever, where it's like it's too many names in it, and anytime that there's a movie or show with that many names, it's always going to be bad.
Okay, Valentine's Day slaps. Have you seen it?
Yes.
Okay, I think Valentine's Day slaps. I take your point, though. I definitely agree with that. And so that's the thing for me where it's like, I think we got too excited too early because it was like Meryl Streep and Paul Rudd and who was the third one? Jesse Williams. Jesse.
If only we had laptops.
I was literally like Tyler Ferguson. No, Jesse Williams. And so it was like those 3, and then Linda Eamon, she's in everything, and then Ashley Park. Even it's like there was just like too many like extra famous people, and then those 2 episodes of the other episode, and then tonight with Matthew Broderick, who was hilariously sitting next to Una.
Yeah,
amazing. They all did fine, but it was like Jesse Williams didn't need to be Jesse Williams. Taubert did not need to be played by a big name.
Especially, it went nowhere.
Yeah. So now he's just like, he's leaving to go shoot an indie movie in LA.
Okay. Like, I just feels very like, sure. Because
that's the other thing too, is like, because they're all big names, I think my theory of the production not wanting to shell out season or like series regular money for all 3 of them, none of them were in all of the episodes.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It was very weird. I liked it because of the resolution, but in addition to that, we had already guessed for the most part.
Yeah.
That like Donna did the poisoning, and then I was like, she could have pushed him too, but then we were like, probably Cliff pushed him.
Yeah.
Because that's why Donna is like
taking the fall.
Exactly. And she also has stage 4 lung cancer, so she's like cool taking the fall because she's gonna die anyway. So it's just, I don't know, a little underwhelming, but I liked a lot of like how we got there, and we also got to see a lot more of the play tonight.
Yeah, finally. I was gonna be so mad if we got through this entire season without actually seeing anything.
Yeah. So we had the 2 numbers.
Yeah.
Look to the Light and then the patter song, but we got like a couple even more throughout this episode.
We got the crab people.
We did get crab people.
So,
the costumes in the musical were very funny.
Yeah, they were.
Basically, we start out with them like with Loretta making a plan how to like entrap Donna, and it is sort of wasn't last week or the week before. No, it was a couple weeks ago when they were trying to get the recording of all of the interviews with the cop, and Mabel was like, that's a really elaborate plan. Like, this plan was so elaborate. They had cue cards taped on the back of Charles, and they were all holding their cards. So funny. And Donna was like, let's cut to the chase. I definitely poisoned Ben.
And Mabel was like, why the fuck did I write all these cards for?
Very good.
Yeah.
Good performances kind of like all around throughout this episode. And then the kind of not jump scare, but of just Jesse Williams behind the door with the boom mic, and that was very funny. I enjoyed all of that quite a lot. But yeah, she just confessed immediately, and Mabel was very suspicious, like right at where that's why I think she kept like looking around, because she was like, that feels like it was too easy. So yeah, then the show starts going. It's fine.
Jonathan overdid it on his pills.
And leading man pills.
Yeah, so Howard came running in and was like, we have a problem. And it was all this buildup of like he was going to go on. And instead, Oliver did
it.
So
he did fine.
It's very like in Schitt's Creek when Moira was going to go on for in Cabaret. I would have loved to have seen that.
No, of
version.
course, yeah. And I mean, obviously Martin Short is great, so he like doesn't embarrass himself or anything, but Una and Matthew Broderick are being real catty theater goers in the audience. So, and I just want Howard to have his moment. He was like in the wings doing all the like choreography and stuff. So also in the wings is where Mabel goes and she's like watching Donna and Cliff have a conversation. And then Cliff gets up and like storms away. And so she goes up the lighthouse, which is where the guy was hiding. What was his name again?
It's not the lighthouse. It was like I forget what they called it, but the stairwell was off in the wings.
Okay. Well, the little like attic thing. Yeah. Regardless, that he was hanging out in like maybe the adjoining one or the other side or something. So, yeah. So he basically was then he was all upset because his mom was going to jail. And the reason that Mabel figured it out is because they keep kissing on the mouth. Mm-hmm. But she blotted her lipstick on a hanky first and put it in his pocket. And she was like, she did that to you on opening night as well. And that's like, and then Loretta had the
show hanky.
The Ben's show hanky. I mean, Cliff's show hanky. Really good. I don't know. I like how it all wove together.
Yeah. I mean, it didn't blow me away.
It didn't blow me away. It's certainly not my favorite one. Mm-hmm. Like, I still think season 1 was the best one.
100%. Yeah. I don't know. I just felt very kind of like, oh, okay.
I think that is kind of the problem with talking critically about shows like this, is that you're always trying to figure out the mystery.
Yeah.
So once you get to the end of it, you're like, well, I already figured it out. Mm-hmm. Because the more you think and talk about it, the closer that you get. And also we get comments on YouTube where people are like, I think it's this. And
yeah,
that's kind of hard to get out of your mind as well.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I don't know. It just, nothing really like pulled me in. Like there was nothing that really was like, ooh, I want to learn more about this. It just, everything was just kind of surface level for me. Yeah. Where I feel like last season I was feeling very like justice for Bunny. Like I really enjoyed learning more about who Bunny was as a person. Because
Ben was sort of an unrelenting asshole. Yeah. You're just also kind of like, I don't really care.
Yeah, I'm like, sure, okay. And then Loretta's whole storyline, like she
also didn't even tell Dickie. He just was like, I knew.
Right. And
that was disappointing.
Like, I really needed someone to say the word mom. Yeah. Because I was like,
I was still getting kissing vibes.
Yes, yeah. I was worried that he was going to be like, oh no, I've been in love with you this whole time too. Yeah. And it was very, I didn't like it. It still felt very this.
I agree.
I don't know. I apologize that I'm not being particularly like loquacious with like what I want to say, but I just feel very.
There are some things I enjoyed. One of which is that we got a lot more scenes with Ben because we like see the Cliff thing, and I like that it started out as like a relatively friendly scene where like Ben found out he got poisoned with rat poison, and he was like. Cliff was like, gross, like that sucks, like how could that have happened? But then Ben put it together, and then he started like talking shit about Donna, and Cliff was not taking that. And so it did turn out that it was an accident that he pushed him down, but he was just like mad.
I think part of my issue with these flashbacks with Ben, I enjoyed fleshing him out, but to what end? It's not even like he got like a I don't even know.
Redemption or something.
Yeah, I guess. Because we still had to watch him be a shithead after.
Yeah, and the thing too, for me, it's kind of like how I feel about prequels, where it's like this Hunger Games prequel that's coming out. I'm like, sure, it looks good. No one's arguing that. They slapped a dramatic song on a bunch of footage of hot people. I understand how TV and movie trailers work. But I know how it ends. Like, I don't want to see President Snow's rise to power. Like, that, I don't care. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm interested in, like, looking at everything around it.
Sure. But I don't think that's what it's going to be about. Well, and that's I'm like that with, like, almost all prequels, where it's like, I appreciate the first Fantastic Beasts movie, but also it's very like, why you did it wrong because it's not unified with the like Harry Potter universe. Like specific, I'll pick one thing specifically, and it is the clothes that Albus Dumbledore wears. Why are wizards able to dress like normal people 60 years ago, and in the Harry Potter universe they can't?
I mean, listen, once I get to a certain age, it's going to be all caftans all the time.
I understand, but it's like all of them are wearing, like muggle clothes in the Fantastic Beasts movie. And don't even try to come for me because it is well after the Statute of Secrecy has been enacted. I don't want to hear it. But then in the new one, it's like in the World Cup, it's like people are wearing like shower curtains and shit because they don't know how people dress. It's bonkers to me.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
So it's like that kind of like prequel stuff and like the flashbacks about Ben. I'm like, we already proved him to be a dick, and then like these flashbacks where he's still being a dick. He's just a fleshed out dick. Still doesn't make me really care about him being dead. Whereas Bunny, while kind of an antagonist, was never a villain.
Yeah,
and she was just like the building manager. And the like biggest mark in her like column as somebody that needed to go is that she was trying to make Oliver pay his building fees. And so it's like, that's it. Like that was the worst thing about her. But Ben was mean to literally everybody.
Yeah.
And it's hard to have sympathy.
But for me, the thing that made him be mean to people is that people were mean to him.
Yeah.
And I mean, it is kind of like the snake eating itself.
Hurt people, yeah.
Right. And so there are so many moments where we could have had very positive experiences with Ben, but then everyone else's shit got in the way, and then we're left with just shit. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. It's weird.
It just this season really left me wanting more, which is so funny because this cast is so stacked.
Yeah.
I should have been like so full.
Well, and that goes back to the first thing that I said, which is that I think it was actually too many famous people.
Yeah, and
because we've already got three A-list stars in the main cast.
Right.
Like, and then you're adding 3 more A-list stars.
You threw off the equilibrium.
Yeah, it's too much. I think because it was like in season 1 when it was just Amy Ryan was like the other recognizable person. I can't even call her A-list. Yeah.
And even I didn't really know who she was by looking at her.
And it's just because I was like in love with The Office for a long time. And then also Gone Baby Gone is like one of the best movies that's ever been filmed. Have you ever seen it? Oh my God, it's so good. We should watch it. But yeah.
Isn't that the one with Angelina Jolie?
No.
Oh. What one am I thinking of?
I don't know.
Okay.
What else?
Is that not Gone Baby Gone?
No.
Her baby is gone, basically.
No, that's called like The Changeling or something.
Oh,
yeah,
that's what it is.
Yeah.
Weird. I don't know how I got there.
Gone Baby Gone is Amy Ryan's daughter goes missing.
Okay.
And Casey Affleck, apologies, is the detective assigned
now I'm there.
to the case. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how much more I have to say. Loretta's probably going to Los Angeles. Taubert's going to Los Angeles.
Cliff threatened to throw himself out of the stage, the thing.
It's not a trapdoor.
No, I don't know.
But it was like a weird hole up the staircase.
It wasn't even a part of the fly rig, so I don't even know. Yeah. And then all 3 of them went upstairs. Where
I was like, I feel like there's a second, it's like a secondary, something needs to be happening below so he doesn't die.
I thought that when Oliver fell on the mat,
we were going to move the mat.
Yeah. And I mean,
and like add some more.
Right. Yeah. I thought we were going to get like a black swamp thing. We were going to shove a thing under and then he'd be like, and then like, just kidding. I didn't die.
Yeah.
But Donna was there and she like, he was holding on by fingertips. I'm like, and I don't think that this is what's really happening.
Yeah. And also Donna was like, don't worry, I've got you with her stage 4 lung cancer strength.
I don't know.
I don't think that's happening.
Yeah.
So he lived, they both got arrested. I just sort of, I don't know. I I might have kept his secret.
What do you mean?
I might have let Donna take the fall.
Yeah.
If I were them.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, let his mother give him that gift.
Exactly. And it was an accident. Like, he definitely didn't do it on purpose. And I mean, he didn't come clean, which is bad, but I don't know. My morals are corruptible.
Yeah. He did, because he did see, I don't know. He did kind of smirk when he got on the elevator.
A little.
I don't know.
Well, it was, it would have ruined him too if that review came out.
Yeah.
So, who knows? Yeah.
I don't know.
So then, the only really thing left. Also, this was like a real waste of Ashley Park. She's actually really good.
Yeah.
She didn't really get enough to do. So at the wrap party, they get a good review this time. They were super into it. And Saz comes back.
She does.
And she goes upstairs to Charles's apartment to get another bottle of wine, but we think it's Charles going up there, and then someone shoots her.
Like, snipes her.
Yeah, from like across the way. Mm-hmm. And she's writing something on the tiles as she expires with her own blood.
Yeah.
So if there is a season 4, I don't think it's been greenlit. We will find out what happens next time. Mm-hmm. But yeah.
All in all, I would give this a C.
I would be a little nicer, like a B-. It just was still fun to watch. All the musical stuff was so absurd.
Yeah.
Like, so silly and absurd. But I agree. It was not as satisfying as it could have been. It's still just such a fun show, though. And I just love watching Martin Short and Steve Martin and Selena Gomez just hang out.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It just felt really cyclical. Like, the things, like, I don't know. We just kept doing all of the things. Yeah. And didn't get Theo in this episode again.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I would have really liked him.
Maybe if there is a season 4, we don't cover it weekly. We just do one episode at the end so that we don't get a lot of theories helping us along in the meantime.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know what else would be fun is if we watched another mystery show, like something that one or the other of us have watched, so we can like throw them off the trail.
Okay. Also, I just have to tell you guys, when you pointed out that the dip last week was called Red Herring Dip, the way my light went out because I felt so stupid.
Mine too. I did not put it together. Well, it was only half Red Herring Dip because it was Donna, but then it was also Cliff. Mm-hmm. So like they were right about Donna.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I just felt real dumb.
Me too.
But
it's because they said Norwegian.
Yeah, I think that's what I heard. That part I didn't really hear the rest of it. Just Norwegian herring
and dip.
Yeah.
And also,
I was afraid he was gonna like raw dog that dip, and it's just like feels like so much.
He was raw dogging the dip tonight just by the spoonful.
I like dip
as
much
dip
as anyone else. I don't know that there is a dip that I would just eat with a spoon. I mean, technically, a chip is a vehicle that is akin to a spoon, but it's different.
You don't eat a spoon. Right. Also, you would eat the corn and bean salad that I make.
Oh no, I would eat that
with a spoon. But we eat it with chips.
But that's not liquid.
No, it's not liquid.
It's like
he was just like spooning hummus into his mouth. Couldn't be me.
The texture.
Yeah.
No. Absolutely.
Also,
not.
Well, it's not really dip because I was gonna be like, I would eat just like chicken salad with a fork. Like, it doesn't have to have, but it's not a dip.
Nope. I'm like shrimp salad, maybe, but even that, I feel like is like more than dip.
Yeah.
He's eating like, I feel like onion dip.
He did recognize he had a problem in this episode. Yeah. He was like, I'll get help, but
sure.
Oliver, killing me.
Yeah. Can't do it.
So yeah, that is it for us for this season of Only Murders. Oh, let us know if there is a mystery show.
Yeah.
You'd be interested in us covering. We're, willing to at least consider it if there's anything. I've been really wanting to watch Broadchurch lately because I've never seen it before.
I haven't either.
So maybe that. It's David Tennant and Olivia Colman.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's supposedly amazing.
Ooh.
Yeah. And actually, I want you to watch, I want you to watch The Killing. But I also want you to watch what the hell is that one called? That was Jessica Biel and Bill Pullman.
Oh,
it's so good. The Sinner.
Hugging and kissing. I love that song.
Yeah.
So much.
It's good. It fucking slaps in the show too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would do it for the song alone, just so I can be like,
Okay, so maybe we'll add that into the rotation. We got to get through season 1 of Dawson's Creek. We've been putting it off. Well, I was sick.
Yeah. So that's done. But yeah. And then, did you watch the TikTok I sent you?
No.
About the blind items about Joshua Jackson?
I don't want to talk about it. I can't talk about it. I did. I saw one that you sent me yesterday. Did you send me another one today?
Did I? No, I think it was yesterday.
Okay, yeah, yesterday. Okay, here's the thing though. If it's just cheating, I don't really care.
Okay.
It sucks, but I can't cancel every man who cheats. I refuse.
Where would we be?
Then I can like no men. My one man. No, so it sucks. I feel really bad for Jodie Turner-Smith. She's fantastic and so beautiful and amazing, but I'm not canceling Joshua Jackson if he was just messing around with the nanny and shit.
Yeah.
I don't. Sorry.
It's just,
I don't know why you would cheat on Jodie Turner-Smith.
I don't know why anyone tries to get married in Hollywood because it's like everyone just fuck each other. That's
what Will says every time we talk about it. He's especially
like Millie Bobby Brown getting married.
Well, they're not married yet.
I know, but every time that they pop up, I'm like, oh, did they break up? I'm sorry, but I'm waiting for it to happen.
Just a baby.
I know, she's just a baby.
She can't.
I know.
Neither of their frontal lobes are developed.
Girl, don't do it.
I did it. No, I just feel like if you're gonna have a really long engagement, then fine.
Yeah.
But if you are pushing to get married, if you're trying to get married before Stranger Things is over, we're gonna have a problem.
Yeah. Ooh, can you imagine?
That's so soon.
Ew, I don't want that.
Because once SAG reaches an agreement, they're back at it.
You guys, life is more than marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Stop it. You all are so hot. Just have sex with each other until you're done having sex with each other. And then no one has to cheat on anybody and go through divorce. And, we don't have to do it.
Look, I met Will when I was 22. We didn't start dating until I was 24. And we didn't get married until I was 2 months away from being 29.
Mm-hmm.
We
you guys did.
We really lived in it.
Yeah, you really did.
For a while.
We're let's flesh this out as much as we can.
And tomorrow is our 9-year wedding anniversary.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Happy anniversary. Yay.
But yeah, I don't know.
And I feel like because timey-wimey, because Dawson's Creek takes place in the past of our youth, then I'll be able to kind of parse it.
Sure.
So, but I'm excited to watch it. I am.
That seemed
No, I am. Because then I just remembered that Dawson is terrible.
Oh, so terrible.
I'm ooh, I'm going to get real mad.
Oh, yeah. You're going to get real mad.
Great.
It's going to be super fun.
Great.
Yeah.
When I watched the Gilmore Girls episode today, and I was like, yeah, Dean.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Dean really hard. So angry. Watch our Gilmore Girls coverage.
Dude, indeed.
This was a chaotic episode.
Yes. All right.
Sorry. So other energy in other places. See you guys there.
We're going to go get mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Yeah, we are.
Like and subscribe. Let us know what you think. And we will be back with something else new soon.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.